Gypsy Rose blasted her mom, okay? Now, I just did this, but I had to run to the bathroom. So she blasted her mom. Let's go ahead and jump right into this. And I'm going to start with my TikTok, as I was doing last time. But let's go into it. Let's actually look at what I'm talking about here. Now, a lot of people are saying that she didn't blast her mom, that she got her ex-boyfriend to unalive her mom. Right. That's how the mom got unalived. However, before this, when now she was... Oh, Cruos!
And JJK is on...
Okay. And yeah, but she did blast her mom. After she got kidnapped, her mom got a weapon, and she grabbed the weapon and blasted her. It didn't unalive her. It was BBs. She thought it was the real thing, but it wasn't.
Did you know that Gypsy Rose Blanchard, America's sweetheart, blasted her mom with the pew-pew? Well, if you didn't, you're going to want to hear this. And first,
Facts.
Go follow her because we stand with Gypsy Rose Blanchard.
Yes.
Let me tell you why she did
Gypsy team.
At the age of 19, she got kidnapped.
What's up, Demon Goku?
For running away from her abusive mom at the age of 19. I
like
wanted
that.
to emphasize 19 a couple of times because she's a grown adult, and her mom went and took her back to her house, chained her to a bed, and even did like a voodoo hex on her. Yeah, this right here. She did a voodoo hex on her after her runaway attempt. And then her mom got a pew-pew. She had an argument.
All right, I did a video earlier saying, rest in peace, Jack Doherty. And people are literally saying in my chat, free Jack. Why? Hey, no one's allowed to say free Jack in this chat. Nobody.
Argument with her mother, she grabbed the pew-pew. Gypsy Rose Blanchard grabbed the pew-pew that her mom got. And by the way, it scared the F out of Gypsy Rose Blanchard. And she just started pulling the trigger at her mom.
Yeah.
Need I remind you...
That's right.
...that this monster here kept attacking...
We'll get into Jack Doherty here in a second. But right now, we're talking about Gypsy Rose Blanchard. And I'm going to tell you why we're talking about Gypsy Rose Blanchard. Because first, she's America's sweetheart. Second, we stand with Gypsy Rose Blanchard here. We do. If you don't stand with Gypsy Rose Blanchard, get out of here. Go somewhere else. And we definitely don't stand with Jack Doherty. Okay? You can go somewhere else with that. Don't say free Jack in my comments. Don't say it.
Torturing. Just everything to this, her daughter. Need I remind you of the torture that she went through since birth?
Thank you for the follow. Thank you.
So that she can have a livelihood. She scammed the world by destroying her daughter.
Zomboss.
So she took the pew-pew and started blasting at her. But it turns out it was a BB pew-pew.
Just BBs.
The BB pew-pews
they hurt, by the way.
Nothing to that, okay?
Okay, I don't know if you guys have ever been hit by BBs before, but they suck. I had one lodged in like the top part of my skin that I just popped out. That hurt. And they pumped that thing up too, and they shot it at me. Because like the harder you pump it up, the more air pressure there is. And the closer you are to that weapon, the harder it hits. I love you, bro. Keep up the good work. Dave Wick, you are amazing, by the way. Thank you so much, everyone that's here. And we are talking about Gypsy Rose Blanchard. She's getting a lot of flack, but now it was revealed in a recent interview. There was somebody in my comments. They deleted their comments, by the way. I went back because I was going to use their whole comment thread in this live. I was going to like break down every bit of it, but it's gone. So, whatever. You know, they said they saw the documentary on Hulu. She was unalived by her ex-boyfriend. I said, I know. Did you watch the TikTok? Obviously not, because I expressed that it was a BB pew-pew that she brought up recently in a recent interview, and she shot her, but she took the pew-pew and unloaded it at her mom. There's some words I can't say on TT. And that's what she did. And people in my comments are all like, no, I saw the Hulu documentary. It doesn't matter. Did you see the recent interview that just came out yesterday? Or was it 2 days ago? It might have been 2 days ago. But that's what she said. So I don't care how... the documentary's from what? Years ago, right? The Hulu documentary? Queso's brother. Dude, I wish. Queso's awesome. Guys, go follow Queso. Shout out to Queso. Love you, Queso. I wish people would start memeing me like that. That'd be great. Meme me. I'm big. I'm bald. I've got a beard. Meme me. But yeah, we stand with Gypsy Rose Blanchard. She didn't do anything wrong. I mean, outside of the unaliving, because that's wrong. But in that particular instance, whatever. All right, let's go ahead and keep watching this.
They gave her some superficial wounds, but that's it. She does confess that she pulled it as many times as she could. Think about all...
If the person that was torturing me was in front of me and there was a weapon there, I would have taken the weapon and unloaded it as many times as I could onto the torturer. I get it. I understand why she did it. I'm sure you all understand too.
All the abuse and torture she went through. That's your abusive and torturous person. There's a weapon right there. Are you going to defend yourself?
Queso's Brothers Wild Facts.
And yet again, we stand with Gypsy Rose Blanchard.
Yes!
We do. We love her here.
Love her.
It's the underdog story. Somebody who's been abused their entire lives by a monster. Does something horrible. Pays.
Alright, anyway, I was doing this whole shtick because of the comment thread that was saying because they'd seen the documentary on Hulu, there's no way that this was true. I'm going to go ahead and go piece by piece. By the way, this is Gypsy Rose Blanchard. Follow her. She's on TT. 8.6 million followers. She deserves it. I follow her. I've been following her since 1 million. Which I didn't know she was on here. I was following her before she got verified. They went out... Is this a new one? No, okay. This was them last night in New York. This was them watching the new... The Lost Child? Or... the Harry Potter and the something child.
Hey, so we bought tickets to Harry Potter and the Cursed Child.
Cursed Child. Okay, so yeah, I read it. It was all right. I'm a huge Harry Potter fan, but can't support J.K. Rowling's. Just can't do it. So, mad respect. Yeah, dude, I love this girl. Check. Hey guys, go follow Check. That guy's amazing. I gotta do a new video. I forgot. Yesterday I was supposed to do a new one, including you. With the Florida Joker. Check is Florida Joker's best friend since birth. No, I'm just kidding. But they know each other. They're good friends. Go follow him. He's absolutely amazing. Check the Check Star. Check Forever. Check Forever. That's a good one. I like that, man. That's cool. But anyway, go follow him. Go follow the Florida Joker. These are two of... Really? I like them. They're good people. Have you ever heard of Plants vs. Zombies? Yes. 750. 750 what? 750 what? Anyway, okay, so this is one thing. Let's get on to what's actually going on here. Boom. Gypsy Rose. Okay, yeah, okay, there we go. Boom. Because I can't bring this up. So if we go to here, reveals she had years before the unaliving. All right, Gypsy Rose Blanchard, who was just released from prison in the unaliving of her mother, revealed in a new docuseries that she once pew-pewed, wait a minute, her mom at her home before she had even met the boyfriend with whom she conspired to unalive her mom in 2015. Years of abuse from her mother made Blanchard increasingly desperate to escape her household, she says in an interview filmed in the Lifetime docuseries, The Prison Confessions of Gypsy Rose Blanchard. The new docuseries that's coming out. So we're getting snippets of it now, and people are like, "No, I saw the documentary on her, the old one. I know everything." Dude, keep up. We're gonna get all kinds of stuff from Gypsy that she couldn't reveal before because she was locked in prison, but they can't double jeopardy. They can't double jeopardy her. Her mother is believed to have had factitious disorder imposed on another formerly known as Munchausen syndrome by proxy. It's called factitious. What is it? Facetious? Is it facetious disorder? Formerly known as Munchausen syndrome by proxy. I don't know. A rare mental condition that led her to subject her daughter to unnecessary and painful medical procedures for non-existent illnesses, including getting her salivary glands removed. That's in her mouth because she said that she had too much spit in her mouth. So she convinced doctors to surgically remove those from her own mouth. What are we talking about? Oh my gosh, the evil that was allowed in our world at this time. I feel so poor. I feel so bad for this girl. I feel so bad for this girl. Everybody's like, ow, was she unalived her mom? Dude, I can guarantee you most people... Encourage your viewers to send gifts and thank them for their support. I'm talking about Gypsy Rose Blanchard, TikTok. All right. As Blanchard grew up and sought independence, she said Mother Dee Dee Blanchard became more tyrannical. Yes. We live in crazy days. Facts. Dee Dee said her daughter suffered from epilepsy, leukemia, and muscular dystrophy, forcing her to use a feeding tube, shaving her head, and confining her to a wheelchair. Blanchard said she could walk unassisted, but went along with her mother's ruse in public in 2011 when she ran away to be with a man she met at a science fiction and fantasy convention. That guy was 36. 36. She was 19, I believe. Her mom brought her home and chained her to the bed for 2 weeks. And then Dee Dee bought a pew-pew. Dee Dee bought a pew-pew. That scared the ever-living F out of me, Blanchard says. I was afraid that she would unalive me. I was afraid she would do something worse than hitting me or starving me. Oh, who else hit and starved somebody? How about Ruby Frankie? The girl that had the YouTube channel 8 Passengers. She starved her kids. She beat her kids. And she used the coverance of her religion, which, by the way, I don't want... This is going to look bad for Mormons, but, like, I love Mormons. There's good Mormons. Most Mormons, I would say, are good. But not her, Ruby Frankie. She did plead guilty to 4 charges, by the way. She's going to prison. Why won't you let me have a normal life? Why is my life this way to begin with? Blanchard said she asked her mother after the blasting, even though it was a BB. It was a BB. She kept reiterating that she takes care of me and I need special care. The mom's insane! And she was surprised that she implanted her insanity into her daughter. But she wasn't. This is a self-defense mechanism. She was defending her life against a monster. When I look at this picture, that's a monster. That right there, evil. What did she expect from a lifetime of evil? No evil was going to come back? Blanchard says she felt defeated. My mom was such a good master manipulator that she was able to slip me right back into submission again. When she met Nick Godejohn, which is the guy that did it, about a year later on a Christian dating site, Blanchard thought she'd found her Prince Charming. Eventually, she came to see her mother as the villain in their fairy tale romance, and that the only way she could escape her manipulation would be to unalive her. Godejohn went to the Blanchard's house in Springfield, Missouri on June 9th, 2015, and put a piece of steel into Dee Dee Gypsy. Okay, so he did that 17 times. He claimed 4, but it was 17 times, and the head was barely hanging there. Gypsy Rose, who says she was cowered in a bathroom as the unaliving took place, then went with him to his home in Wisconsin, where police found them. Gypsy Rose pleaded guilty to second-degree unaliving, was sentenced to in 2016 to 10 years in prison, which means that she would have gotten out in 2026. She got out in 2023. She did have some time served for being in prison, or, waiting for this to happen. But yet again, guys, I want you guys... Oh, thank you so much, Alistair. I want you guys to realize this. She was a woman being tortured since she was born. She felt like there was no other option. And yes, she did convince Nick Godejohn, who has a alternate personality, which is a 500-year-old vampire. He's also got autism on top of schizophrenia. So she did what her mom did. She manipulated that guy to unalive her mom. It's bad. It was all bad all the way around. But now she's out. Nobody feels bad for the mom. And if you do, why? Because her life got taken out? I feel zero sympathy for that mom. None. She's evil. I don't feel bad for the bad guy from World War II either. I don't feel bad for that guy. Nor will I feel bad for this. So, there you have it. That's when I did that video. Let's see.
Did you know that Gypsy Rose Blanchard,
Gypsy Rose Blanchard blasted her mom. When I did this video, people were in my comments saying, no, dude, she literally just revealed it. I'm reporting on that, and that person, by the way, did take down their comments. Okay, I was looking for them because I was going to do a whole video on them, but they did take down their comments. Maybe they actually went and read the article. Or maybe, Mr. Beast. Dude, I wish. Mr. Beast is freaking awesome. Everyone go follow Mr. Beast. What is he at right now on TikTok? Let's find him real quick. All right, so he's at Mr. Bean. 42.5 million. That's where he is right now. Okay? Let's go ahead and look. Bella Porch is the nearest other person to him. What is she at? M to the B. 93.9. She's gone up. Oh, she's actually fighting for it because Addison Rave gave up. Yeah, 88.7 million. What was her last time she posted?
Tell me something good, baby. Tell me something good.
She posted a day ago? Whoa, she's been posting again. Okay, well, I take that back. This was 12:30. This was 12:07. This was a day ago. So they're very scattered, very scattered. But she still has the poll. Look, 20 million, 8 million, 14 million. Not the best here, but still, she still has a lot of poll. So good for her. Anyway, that's why I'm doing this video, because people were saying
Gypsy Rose Blanchard
that I didn't know what I was talking about, even though I literally read the article. And, all right. I mean, I get it. I used to put out a lot of misinformation, and I still have an anime account where I troll, because, I'm a huge One Piece fan, but I love all anime. So I troll for content. But I try not to put out misinformation anymore. And if I do, I take it down. So, but this was not misinformation. Just want to clear that up. And how do you guys feel? Are you guys on Gypsy Rose's side? Are you on the mom's side? What do you guys think in the comments? What do you guys think? Chat is silent. All right, well, that's it. Appreciate you all, guys. This is... Oh, also, there's a couple other things that came up. Her mom put a voodoo voodoo curse on her because they're from Louisiana, and her mom put a voodoo curse on her. And another thing I wanted to cover was Gypsy Rose, how she met her husband. Anderson, a 37-year-old 6th grade social studies teacher in Louisiana, said in the Prison Confessions Gypsy Rose he first wrote to Blanchard in prison as part of a deal with his friend who was interested in the Netflix show Tiger King. What? His name is Ryan Scott Blanchard. Or no, is that his name? Ryan Scott Anderson? Let's learn about her husband. Voodoo Curse is actually, it's facts. Yeah, let's learn about Ryan Scott Anderson. Gypsy Rose Blanchard is now a free woman, but she married her husband while she was, goodness gracious, I don't want to buy your stuff. While she was still in prison, serving a 10-year sentence for second-degree murder for her involvement in the slaying of her mother, Claudine D.D. Blanchard, in 2015. Good. I'm glad she's gone. Blanchard and Ryan Scott Anderson obtained a marriage license in Chillicothe, Missouri on June 27, 2022. Okay, so they got married last year. Or not last year, but the year before. According to a copy of the license obtained by Today.com. Blanchard was released from prison 3 years ahead of her original release date. Good on her. Good job. After she was granted parole on December 28, 2023, according to the Missouri Department of Corrections. Look how happy they are. Ah, everyone go follow Gypsy. Do it. JD Delay, what's up, man? Hey. That actually rhymed. I don't know why. I love you, JD. Guys, go follow JD Delay. He's awesome. We are Team Gypsy Rose Blanchard here. Since her release, the 32-year-old has rapidly risen to social media stardom, updating her followers on her life in Louisiana with Anderson about her upcoming projects, including a new documentary, The Prison Confessions of Gypsy Rose Blanchard. Dude, I love you, JD Delay. You're absolutely freaking amazing. I'm trying to get all my stuff transferred over so I can just do this for fun. You know what I'm talking about, but I can't bring it up here, even though I'm going to be posting this long form over there. Guys, go follow JD Delay. He's absolutely amazing. Because I love talking about entertainment. I love talking about this kind of stuff. I don't like talking about like the overarching news stuff. I just like talking about entertainment. That's fun. And it does well over there. So, yeah. But yeah, he's amazing. The 6th episode... And by the way, I brought this up. Let's see here. This, Gypsy Rose Blanchard blasted her mom. I had to defend myself in the comments because I got this information from snippets of the Prison Confessions of Gypsy Rose Blanchard. That's not even out yet. It's just snippets that they're going off of because people have gotten advanced screenings of it or whatever. And she said that she took a pew-pew and blasted her mom. It was a BB pew-pew, but if it had been real, you know, a year or so before her unaliving the mom, it would have just been on her instead of on Go to John and her. All right, the 6th episode documentary on Lifetime on January 5th. And Blanchard reveals how she met Anderson and gives a glimpse into their prison wedding day in the 5th and 6th episodes. Dude, I can't wait. We are watching that. We are watching that, and we're going to give you play-by-play. Anderson, a 35-year-old 6th grade social studies teacher in Louisiana, said in the Prison Confessions of Gypsy Rose Blanchard, he first wrote after a deal with his friend who was interested in the Netflix show Tiger King. Who wasn't watching Tiger King a couple years ago? It's all we talked about at work. We thought how crazy of a life this guy is. You know, like, and not just him, but everybody else involved in the tiger scene. And they're only, what, like $2,000 a piece? Everybody was buying tigers. Oh, man, Tiger King was very popular at the time. And so my friend said, oh, I really want to write Tiger King. Anderson said of his friend, who was referring to the show's subject, Joe Exotic. And I said, okay, well, I'll make a deal with you. You write Tiger King, I'll write Gypsy Rose Blanchard. And that's what happened. Also, hey, Gypsy Rose Blanchard is attractive, okay? She's attractive. So who really got the better deal there? Anderson. At the time, Blanchard had another boyfriend, but she said she quickly broke up with him to pursue a relationship with Anderson. The pair continued to write letters to each other for a year and 2 months before Anderson met Blanchard at the Chillicothe Correction Center. Anderson said, I walked into the room and I thought, wow, he's a lot more handsome than in his pictures. Oh, that is so cute. I need to do a video on this. So we had 4 hours to sit and talk together, Blanchard said. We had this connection that seemed so seamless, so easy. This is something I never thought that I would have after everything that had happened. That is incredible. All right, but guys, I'm going to go ahead and jump off of that real quick. I do have to go do something else. I'll be right back. Love y'all.